All right, check, check, mic check. Ooh, sounding good. All right, let's start. Let's get cut over. How's everybody doing today? Good days for everybody? Happy? What is this? Oh, I got a thing up here that's not supposed to be there. Yep, like that. There we go. That's better. Yeah. I hope that wasn't there all last night. Probably was, and I just didn't notice. Would be the first time. All right. Another day, another try at building a game and being successful. Let's see. What have we got going today? So, yesterday or last night, I kind of had to quit a little abruptly. My internet was tanking very, very significantly, or going up and down. I ended up having to like reboot. I think I rebooted my router and my modem both to get things to stabilize because nothing was really working right after I got off. So, yeah. Other than that, I was working on getting my markers points set up so I can start having a player and an enemy drone so it can start shooting. Shooting at anything in general, I guess. So I'm going to continue on with that today. At least that's the goal anyway. Let's out of the way. Like that. And there we go. And so we're going to start with, I believe I'll work on trying to get so I can shoot the lasers from the player, because I went through and I got all of these marking points, which is missing one, it looks like. Run, shoot down, left marker. Yeah, I'm missing one. I'm gonna get that so because I've got all the markers where I can where the laser is gonna start from. So work on that. Let's fix this. I'm missing. What is it? That's shoot down left. Yeah, right there. I don't have shoot down left. No, I do. I just didn't put it. There. All right, now we got it. Ah, easy enough. Easy. All right, so I've got the markers. So now I have a marker where I can start the laser. I'm gonna put my background down a little bit. It's a little bit too much today. So, and it's going to come from the level. That's kind of what I figured out yesterday, that's the best place to do it because it's going to have to interact with the other objects on the level. So I created on my player class, let's open this up a little bit, full screen it. I created a new signal, player laser event handle. I probably don't need to call it that. But I want to because the bad guys can shoot too, so I want to make sure that just by reading it, you know which one it is. So I have that. So I want to emit that from the player every time I click the button, but I also don't want to be able to fire it continuously. So I already have that built in. I already have this timer that allows me to have like a cooldown. It's the cooldown timer on it. So if I'm trying to think if I want it to be, oh yeah, I already have it. So if it's shooting, so it's going to play the animation when it's available. What is that timeout? I feel like when I'm running, it's not input action is pressed and trigger. Oh, I have a trigger action for actions, but not for shooting. So let's start with that instead. So I need another timer. We're going to add another timer. This timer is going to be called timer. Put it up here with the other one. And I I call it on timeout. That's the one I want. Player timeout. We're gonna do that. And we will put it, that's processing. This bit void timer timeout. I'm going to say, I'm going to create it as a new variable. Do I use this one? Can I use that one? No, because I'm using that to trigger the animation. Oh, I think I can. Easy now. Got something. Random noises. I'm thinking about this. So this one here is triggering the animation, which is also really when I'm going to trigger the event. So when you shoot the gun, I want it to reset. So I don't want this to be the case anymore. I think I'm going to just cut all this code out. So on the timer timeout, I'm going to say shooting equal to true. Then if I can shoot, I'm going to do the animation. Shooting is equal to false. And now I'm going to emit my yeah, that signal. Emit signal. Oh, that's weird. I had got windows popping up on the sides that I don't want. Signal name dot layer laser, and I'm gonna have, what is it, two parameters, the position, direction. So this is going to be this is another map, essentially. This is going to be the direction that I want. Shoot right, running, shoot. I think I can reuse it because I named them this. Oh, I didn't name them the same, did I? A marker, okay. Say run, shoot, up. Mark. That's my reminder on what it's supposed to be. And then the direction that I'm facing. So now it's going to be, look this up. How did I do this? I want to get position. Okay, position dot. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. As I said, that's going to be a vector, which is the direction. All right. What is position? Is there a direction? Face. Facing. Blowing. Sitting. Smelling. Something. Have moved direction. I think that's what I want to do. I want to pass that in. And then if it's not, then it's going to be Mm-hmm. I don't have any of the logic in here for idle shooting. That was a realization I was just coming to that I don't see. Oh yeah, no, I don't. Okay. Oh, and I apparently can't shoot anymore because I haven't fixed out timer logic. Um, and it's an auto start. It's not a one shot. We're gonna say 1 second. So if I am not moving and shooting, idle shooting animation dot play parallel. What? No, animated play idle shooting animations. Let's move direction. And shooting is equal to false. Emit signal. Name dot laser. Idle shoot up marker. Last. Let's try that and see if it does anything. Okay, so I save that. And so let's print shooting. Shoot. Shoot. Be set. Let's see if it's showing that. If it's even ticking. It is not. Unshoot timer. I'm out. Oh, crap. Yeah, I screwed all that up, didn't I? I actually want this to be a one shot. Because I want to do the same thing I do here. I don't want it continuously ticking. So let's go. Timer. And shoot timer. So now it's that. Oops. Hell, what did I do? Okay. Oof. I click and drag sometimes can screw things up pretty royally. So get node, shoot timer, one shot, start. Okay, gd.print. Shoot. Ah, shoot. Whoa. Shoot. Ah, shoot. Hmm. Nothing? Nothing at all? That stuck to me. So if because I don't have the action defined, don't I? Oh, right. I commented out the shooting action. Damn it, I'm dumb. Um, so this is gonna just control the animation. All right, let's think about this logically. My brain is not thinking about this very clearly. So when I come in, I click the button. I need to check and see if I'm doing that. Because by default, shooting is false. Okay, I got this. That's right. So I have this. So I have if I'm actively shooting and whether I can trigger the shoot. Or yeah. Right. I think I need to have I think it needs to be two variables. So Boolean and shoot. True. And then coming down here, I'm gonna change this to and shoot is equal to true. So if they've pressed the shooting button and shoot. Actually, I don't need this. This is what I don't need. Because then I say shooting is true. And then if shooting, then can shoot is false. No, and I do actually need this because I can no longer shoot. I'm no longer actively shooting. Oh, look at that. A little delayed, isn't it? So I wonder how I can. Hmm. Want another. I need another node. Call this one node 2D. Change it and call it timers. Put all my timers because I need another timer. Timers. That one goes inside timers. And now I need to cut that node path. Timer. Node path. Timer. All right. So I'm going to have a new timer in here. This timer is going to be just for the animation. So this one, shooting, shoot, animation. We're going to have a timeout. I don't need print. I'm just going to say shooting is equal to this timer is going to be one shot. And it's not going to auto start. And I want it to be 1 second looks good. Actually, I'm going to set it to half a second. So I want it to be less than the time it takes to reset the chute. So you can see it turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off. So then when I press the action and I say shooting is equal to true, then I'm going to say get node timer timers shoot nation timer start. Now I don't need this. Now it won't turn off quite so quickly. Ooh, that's a long time. Let's go 0.1. And still pretty fast. Let's go. Oops. Let's change the shoot timer to 0.5. Let's go 0.08 maybe. Really just a guessing game. Good enough. All right. So now I am emitting a signal. I'm emitting direction. So let's go to levels, inside shuttle. Now I have a new event here for the player laser. Like that. Let's wire it up. Come here. Private void. To position vector to direction. So now I want to start adding my nodes. This one's called projectiles. And let's see. Now I need to have laser. I'm gonna try to get it so it spits out in whichever direction it's going. So let's look at blue laser. Blue laser. It's got a speed. It has a direction. And when I do something with it, I'm going to want it to be. I'm going to need to have this direction. It's public, so the direction is public. Got a default direction, which is fine. I actually want to rename this to capital D direction. Oh. So now when I'm in the level, I will create one, and I did this. I thought I did it on that level. Oh, I do it on the outside world. Here's where I do it, because I create the packed scene of the drone. Let's make this full screen so I can split to the right. inside shuttle. Go right here. Act scene player laser. Got load scene and that blue laser path. There we go. So now I've got the scene, or yeah, it's a scene. It's going to be a packed scene. And so I'll do the same thing like I did with the enemy spawn. Where do I do that? Right here. So when I fire up a laser, I'm going to do let me look at this. So I'm going to have blue laser. Laser is equal to blue laser. I call it up here. Player laser. Player laser dot instantiate. Now laser dot position going to be equal to position. I can't do it that way, I don't believe. All right, because I do. Yeah, okay. That should be right. I think what I was doing here was just something wasn't right. And direction. How does the direction work? It's an object, so laser is equal to your axis direction. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna say get node, add child, laser, which is essentially what I've done. What is drones? That's just the list. I don't need to keep track of them at this point. So I think I've got that. Need to get this path, which is at the root, so it's not really hard to find. I wonder how that works. Let's just run it and see what happens. Well, it still got a whole bunch of debugging stuff on here. I should just have. There, zero event. Here, that's where this. Yeah, there it is. Oh, now let's see if it's triggering even. All right, so what did I do here that's not right? Let's look at the player. So no, I think so my position direction. Yeah, okay, so my position is invalid. It's got to be the current position of the player. Not this. So I'm going to omit the position and then the move direction. It will actually be the position of the marker when that time arrives, or not to that point yet. So it's still not adding it, but it's inside the function now. So, because I get the player laser event, instantiate the laser, get it a position and a direction. Let's go print. All I did drones, right? Instantiate. Yeah, okay. Oh, I am getting errors. I didn't see that. All right, what's the errors? Void. Unable to cast object of type area 2D to type blue laser. Inside shuttle 103. Unable to cast object of type area 2D to type blue laser. Oh, because blue lasers inherits from a sprite 2D. But that's... Oh. It's not the whole thing. It's just that sprite. Oh. I think I may have screwed that up. Let me think about that. How am I going to fix that? How did I do that in my test project? I'm sure I screwed that up when I created it. That's all there is to it. Bugs. All right, I think it's time to stand up. Oopsie daisy. Uh-huh. All right, now let's see. Laser. Yeah, it's up here. I'm dumb. So... Yeah, because it inherits from an area it's supposed to... Yeah, it's supposed to inherit from an area 2D. Area 2D. Not that one, though. No, not that. I want to do... Unlink that one. Let's link that one up. Oh, it created a new one. Ah, crap. That's the thing is, it's an area 2D, right? Oh, because it's an area 2. Ah, let's build and see if I get any errors. Nope. Do 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 do. Oh, look at that! It went. Not rotated, but it's facing in the right direction. Oh, look at that! Nice. Cool. Awesome. Sometimes it's doing some weird things, but I can live with that for the moment. So now I need to rotate it. Think about that. How do you rotate its position? Ow. Weird. Some of this other stuff down. Here, when I'm adding it. I want to rotate. What is rotation? Rotation degrees. All right, let's go over here and vert vector to angle to angale. Is there a way to convert an angle to a vector? Nope, want to go the other way. To convert a vector to angle, that's all it needs to be. Rotation degree, unless it's angle. Direction dot angle. Turn the vector's angle with respect to the x-axis in radians. Okay, so let's just go open up that laser since I've already closed it. And let's see, laser.rotation. Direction. Maybe that's radians. There's rotation degrees. I don't know, let's just try it. Build error. Cannot convert method group angle to non-delegate type float. Let's oh, look at that. Ooh, it's working in the right spots. I like it. I like it a lot. Still got some double shooting things going on, but that's fine. I can live with that for now. All right, so now I need to go to the player, and I've got to change where it's coming from, because it's coming from the center of the player thing, of the player model. So now I've got to get it to come to the marker. So let's come here, and that would be this position. So I need to figure out where these markers are based on that direction, which means more hash maps or hash tables. Let's see. I'm gonna take a quick pause and take my sweatshirt off. Mute my microphone so I don't hit something. Ooh, there we go. Much better. All right. Shirt feels like it's caught. Oh, because it feels like I tried to tuck it in my shoes. I'm gonna have trying to decide if doing it as yet another hash table is the way to go or not. I'm gonna have standing shooting, running shooting, and it really just comes down to, well, just these, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, it's 2 in 8 directions. So yeah, okay. I think I am, just because that's kind of the convention right now. So create another hash table. Idle shoot markers. Table. Okay. Idle shoot markers. It's gonna be like this. And it's underscore marker. Those. Go. Down marker. Run, shoot. I'll take those here. Space there I don't need. Shoot markers. Shoots, as my daughter would say, shoots my goots. Actually, I think I've said that a lot, and that's where she got it, but that's her new thing now. Right. I think I'm starting to get comfortable using the tooling now a little bit more. I think, or at least I feel like I'm getting more comfortable, I should say. I don't really, like I said, it feels better. Let's see. So now when I emit that signal, if I'm moving, we run boot markers, move direction, dot to string. Here it's going to be idle shoot. Animations. Okay. Build it. All right, it built. Let's get rid of print statements. Oh, why are they way up there? Ah, crap. I think I put him in the wrong spot. Actually, I'm. Uh. Oh yeah, because it's not a. It's not a string. It has its own position. Right. I don't know what I was thinking. Um. All right, so I need to. I can't just do that. That was not. That was not smart. I need to have marker 2D. There is going to equal marker 2D run shoot markers move direction. No. Shoot string. I'm going to get node. And it's going to be start off with shooting plus. And here it's going to be listing a marker. And that's going to be marker. That's not, it's a not a maker, it's a marker. Marker dot position. It's funny that I screwed up so royally after just saying that I'm starting to get the hang of this. I know what I'm doing now. I'm confident in my abilities. Still not. It's not position. Is it marker dot global position? Is that what I want? I think position is relative to parent. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I got some errors. All right, so let's see. Player.cs 133. System null reference. Player.process. Online 130. Last move direction. Last move direction. All right. Because it worked for a little bit, then it didn't. Works now. Except that when you time it just right, you can spawn 2 bullets. I'll have to fix that later. All right, so the player shoots bullets or lasers. The lasers fly. I need the lasers now to interact with things because they don't. So let's update that. Blue laser is a projectile. Interacts with enemies, areas, objects, items. No, it should be interacting with the world, isn't it? Maybe it's not. Maybe it is, and it's not the walls. Let's check that out. Well, let's check this. Oh, now I got an error. Restart. Oh, yeah, it's like as soon as it tries to point at... What? Wait a minute. Okay. Shoot up. Failed. It literally was just working 2 seconds ago. What on? Works there. It works there. 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 Weird. Okay. Kind of works. Okay, so starting ship. Let's go look at the starting ship now. So the tile map is not a player. 6 tiles. They can interact with players, enemies, projectiles. Now let's see if the walls stop the bullets. I don't know why every other time it starts, it fails. Well, I don't know. Let's see. System.null reference exception. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. In the process record, 133. I have no idea. 133 is literally just getting the marker. Unless this is... I'll move direction. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. Copy paste error. Okay, so it's still not blocking it. Well, it's an object that hits with projectiles. Oh. Okay, so it's not a player. Oh, that's light masking. I'm looking for tile physical layers. That's what I'm looking for. It doesn't... Oh, the inside of the shuttle. Save. Starting ship. That one has physical layers. Like this one here, this collision, it's not a player. It's an object. You can interact with players, enemies, projectiles. 3126. 3126. Two, 126 is an object. So all of these things here need to have their collisions. They did. Oh. I wonder if that'll stop the bullets now. I don't know if I've got the walls figured out, but I should be able to go like this and have it. Still going through them. So the blue laser, the projectile, can interact with areas, enemies, objects. It's its collision layer. Inside shuttle. One. Defines a behavior in physics when set to mode process disabled. I don't know what that is. That's not what I want. Hmm. Unusual. I would really like it to stop when it hits those things. Okay, not gonna worry about it right now. That's stretch goal for later. I need to get the outside world configured now to have the same logic applied to it. We're gonna go to inside shuttle, split to the right. We got the outside world. Before I do this, I need to have here. And to emit that function. To position action. That I don't have that up yet. Do have that. I'm not going to print the laser there either. I'm going to call it layer projectiles. Let's just see if it works. Just gonna work. Kind of, yeah. It's not colliding with anything, and I don't think the positions are quite right yet. Hmm. Why? On player laser. That's why you don't call it player laser inside itself, because it already puts it in there. So now it does. Let's check that again and see if it actually is working, right? Except that it's not hitting anything, but that's its own problem. Yeah, the spacing is still just a little bit off. That one seems all right. That one is definitely off. Shoot the drones! Shoot them! Shoot them! Maybe the interaction is when I click, it shoots in the direction I'm pointing and not the direction I'm running. It turns. I don't know. We'll think about that. All right. So why is that positioning all off? Is its center is in the right spot. Instantiate the laser position. I get the direction and I get the angle. I don't know why that's wrong. Because those markers are all in the same spot. Let's try it inside the ship. Maybe it's something to do with my movement. No, they work just fine here. As soon as I go out here, oh, yeah, they're off. So something's wrong with my player. Maybe. I wonder if I've got like a. My first thought was maybe this like origin point thing is messed up on it. One. Hmm. Um. I keep coughing. Man, that's no bueno. Hmm. Oh, hey there, TB. Technically lurking. I was working on some other stuff and fell asleep in your chair. I know how that goes. I've done that quite a bit. It's not uncommon for me to. I don't know if I've ever. I don't know if I've fallen asleep lately in my chair, but I know that I've been to the point where I realize that I've just been staring at something for a very long time and nothing else has happened. Like 10, 15 minutes, like almost asleep. But yeah, I get it. No problems. Slide on ceiling. Grounded. Hmm. Mm-hmm. That's actually been pretty good. I've gotten now my sprite, my main guy can shoot, which is fantastic. Shoot in different directions, still printing a whole bunch of stuff that I don't want, but the thing I've had now is I've noticed that now on this particular scene, everything's off. And I'm trying to figure out what's different to make it off. And I've got drones that are following me around. It's like they shift over. Yeah, it's over there. It's over there. It's like the center point is not where it's supposed to be. But you know, forward progress, I guess. Oops. Let's see. Thought there was a way that I could see the. Yeah, it is, and it's funny how it's like always the relatively minor things that are kicking my butt, like this. Like, why is everything coming like from right here instead of right here, like it's supposed to? Right? It's like, why is that positioning off just a little bit? But I'm heading in the right direction. I feel pretty good today with what I'm getting done. Problems and everything aside. Try not to stab myself again. Let's see. So inside here, it's gotta be. Let's look up global position versus position. I bet you that's where my problem here lies. Position versus global position. Position is the local position of the node, which is pretty much the offset from the parent's position, but global position is the world space. Yeah, that's what I want. I want global position. So I get the marker. Unless my markers wouldn't be messed up. Left and down, left, down, left, down, down, right, down, up, left, 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 up, left, up, right, right. Let me check. I should have gotten rid of that stupid print first. Goes down, up, right. There we go. I can't get it to go stay up there, apparently. Unless maybe that's part of the problem. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so everything in there works just as expected. Running and down is off. Yeah, they're all off just the same amount, and it's always the same amount. Ooh, cool. I managed to get 3 that time. Cool. Feature, not a bug, feature. All right. So I don't change his rotation and stuff here at all, right? No. 0, -1. Effort collisions. I probably can't split these side by side, make it easier to follow. And 8, 1 through 4. Hmm. All right, first things first, I want to get rid of that stupid print statement because I don't like it. Don't like it. Oh, it's not inside there. There. Okay, so is that its direction? Is that its position? When I'm shooting, they get me the marker position. I wonder, I must have screwed up this player. Um, uh, Node. There's the word I'm looking for. All right, let's just add an existing node. I'm gonna add another player. Player 2. Right here. Camera to player 2. Going to name this one to old. Name this one to player. This player laser. I can delete that. Oh wait, hang on. Let's grab player, lock him. Crap. Ah. Why is it moving all of that at the same time? Oh, because I locked him. There we go. I think that's what the problem is here. We'll delete that one. Not that one. There we go. I think that might have been it. That everything was just offset just a hair. Nope. Damn. Uh-huh. All right. Let's unlock it all for now. I change its position to 0. That should put it centered on the player. I don't know why the camera would cause that to be a problem. Yeah. But now it's centered on the player where I don't think it was before. So that is a step in the right direction. What's we got here? Yeah, this is unusual. I don't know why. Z as relative. Under ordering. Not it. Hmm. Do. Let's see, what time is it? I gotta keep track of the time. 2 o'clock. I got plenty of time. I go pick the kids up from school today. Got about an hour. Ooh. Whoa. I didn't want that. No. Do. Oh, it took me to that. Okay. Yeah. Move up, duplicate, reparent. Make to a scene, save, branches, scene, copy, no path. Load is placed over, make local. I wonder what that means. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I don't even know what to check anymore. Because everything is coming like it's always coming from that single marker. Only on the outside world scene. Let's look at the code for outside world versus inside. Okay, so I load the blue laser. That's right. Not on main action pressed. I do the player laser. Get a vector 2 position and a vector 2 direction. Say blue laser. Instantiate that packed scene. Say the position is equal to the past position, direction is equal to direction. The rotation of it is at the angle, which that all seems to be correct. The part that is not correct is this position right there. And then when the player initializes that, I'm getting the direction from the markers. Get that marker. Get its global position. So the global position is the global position on the map, the whole scene. Not relative to anybody, it's relative to the 0 mark. Let's go look at the 0 mark on the scene. Let's see if that thing got moved. It did. There it is. That's it. Transform it back to 0. Oh, no. Not that. Not the outside map. Inside shuttle, where's that position? Let's make sure. Yeah, 0, 0. There it is. Just had to talk it out. That's all. There it is. Beautiful. Hot dog. All right. All right. That was good. Man. Oh, that hurts my brain. Okay. So, bullets are fired. Got pants falling down. There we go. All right. Wow, that was fun. I that actually wasn't too bad. Figuring it out. I get that thrill of getting it right. All right. So now I'm moving. I'm shooting. Now I need to figure out why my bullets don't interact with anything. All right, that should be easy enough to do. Um, let's see. I have all the things I need. So, it's a projectile. That's the layer it's in. It can interact with enemies, objects, and areas. Okay. We'll just play around with the inside world because I think I have the same problem here as I do anywhere else. The starting ship. Right, that's a node 2D. It has. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it had just generic descriptions. Cool. Sweet. Light masking. Form. So I need to open up the starting ship. Oh. Okay. The ship is just a node tile map. All right, so the tile sets have physical layers of it is an object. It can interact with players, enemies, and projectiles. It can interact with objects. Okay, so that seems right. Floors, walls, those are just layers to lay on top of them. Select paint. Hope I didn't mess any of that up. Oh, I did. I messed it up. Dang it. Undo. Undo. Oh, hide it. There we go. Okay, so the layers enabled. That's not anything new, but it is this. So it's collision layer. It is an object, and it is there's enemies and projectiles. So that means it is an object layer. Things within that can collide with it, which is right because I can collide with the walls. So it's because of what I made the bullets, I'm sure of. Because they are an area 2D. And, well, but I gave it a collision. Let's pull up one of my other objects, just any of them. Oh, it can connect with projectiles. I need that. So save that. All right, let's go see if I can shoot him now that I've done that. I may have to just convert that to a different node. Doesn't work. Okay, area 2D. Vision. Maybe they can't collide. Area 2D defines a number of collisions. Oh, that's right. What I was reading, because I created this off of a what's the words, a tutorial, and for the laser I didn't want it to stop so that it would collide before I could interact with it like it was supposed to be doing something. That's right. So I need to have a collision event when something enters its area so I can kill it. I think that's the difference. Let's see if my tutorial, no, I watched it. I don't think I actually wrote the code. Hello world. That's the laser, but this one, that's a rigid body because it hits things. That's why. Okay. Yeah. That's right. I'm dumb sometimes. I think I just need to have when I collide with something to, and I need to do it on the level. Let's inside shuttle. So when it collides with anything, I want it to, I'm not going to have it do any kind of an effect. I'm just going to delete the object essentially. How would I go about tackling that? I think the laser will have its own collision event. Input event emitted when an input event occurs. Nope. Area entered, a body enters. So when anybody enters the laser inside the area, which is the blue space, then it's going to trigger a collision event. And the body that it hits. Yep, that's what I want. Connect. Food. So we're going to have a signal. Public. Headphones started wigging out there for a second. Oh, what's the format again? Delegate void. Okay. Delegate void. I'm gonna call it body turd event node 2D. Man, I am just all over the place with my terrible typing today. Terrible! So when a body enters, I will emit signal. Null name body entered. Now, I emit the signal. Does it? Can you destroy itself? Is that a thing you can do? That's something. Do destroy. Say node destroy itself. Node delete itself. Can I have it delete itself? Can you connect the node signal to a queue free method? Queue free. Okay. Blue laser hides inherited member. Oh, I need to say. I can't call it body entered, it's the same thing. Laser collision. Collision? Collision. Go. So now on the wave side shuttle. Now I can't tie to that signal directly because I have to needs to be spawned, right? Is that I do that before? Where did I do that before? I did that. Well, let me just try it and see if it deletes itself. Because it might just. Yeah, that actually works perfect. Yeah, zoom, zoom. Okay, cool. So, how does it tie in? I swear I've done this. Like, even like, was it last night? No, right here. I created an event that doesn't have a direct node connection. Let's do it on side world. Split it to the right. So when it's ready. Oh, it's even in outside world, so I'm splitting it on. Okay. I'm going to say player laser. Hang on. In this case, the scene doesn't exist yet. Okay, so the scene doesn't exist yet. I need to tie into its signal. I shoot the laser. I need to be able to tie into that signal. So here's when I do it. Okay. So I'm going to have a function. Private laser collision node 2D node. I'm going to say node dot free. Just gonna kill it. I'm not gonna get into anything too fancy just yet. I'm gonna say laser dot laser collision plus equals didn't use my proper naming convention. There we go. Laser collision. So now when I hit a drone, it should kill it. Oh, look at that. It killed a whole bunch of them, and it turned the map white. Oh, because when I kill it, I've got to remove it from the. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's another problem. Does each node have its own ID when it gets created? Let's see. Enemy dot ID unique. Being unique nodes. So using the get node refers to sometimes fragile. Access as unique name. How do I do that in code? Not knowing its full path. How to use a scene unique. It's a scene unique node. Create list of enemies. We'll say enemies with unique identifier. What's the best practice for creating a list of enemies to do things with? Create a list of variables, drag and drop all my enemies. What's the correct way to do this in Godot? I've got a node of enemy list. No, that's actually not what I want. Encode. Object. Singleton. Resource IDs. Oh, maybe that's how I do it. Enemy source. Draw methods. Duplicate, emit signal equals find child floor. Free get. Probably should pay attention. It might be a get method, right? Get instance ID. That's what I want. So when I queue it, first thing I want to do is I want to say node.get instance e too long is equal to that. E. I'm gonna say for each for 0 this thing drones count if drones get ID unique. Why can't I do that? Get. Oh, it's instance ID. That's why, because I'm dumb. Equal to ID, then drones dot move at all right, now let's see if that breaks it. Gotta work. Ooh, it did. Still did that thing where the ground went away. That's a little bit unusual. But there was no errors that time. So why did the tile map disappear? Okay, so let's do. Well, I'm doing a for each, so that should be fine. The laser doing this. I'm gonna trigger this before the signal. See if that gets rid of that, where sometimes the laser hits two targets. All right, let's leave. Okay, so it's not, it doesn't have anything to do with the um, the player killing things. Probably has something to do with hitting the wall. Okay. So that tile map. Physics layer. It is not a player, but it is an object. It interacts with players, that and that. That fixes it. thought I had that set up so it's a wall. Nope, still not right. Right, that's what it's supposed to be. 3, 1, 2, 6. I wonder why that doesn't do it. So ground and rocks, it's enabled. Now when it collides with that, oh, the tile map object. That's why it's going away, because it's deleting that entire object. It's deleting that. Okay, yeah. All right. So I need to first check before I delete it. Jeez. Okay. On the outside world, if is there like a try parse in Godot? Yes, the shooting thing is super hard. It's just, I don't know. It's so many little pieces. And I think it's really hard for me because I've never done it. So it's like every time I get the next thing, it's like a new thing comes up. I'm like, oh, if I'd have thought of that ahead of time and fixed it, right? We're getting there though. We almost got it. Try parse. Go C#. Try parse. Check node type. Go C#. How do I check a node's type? That's what I want. Okay, so you can is if child is get class. So we want to get class. Okay, so that's what I want here. So if node dot get class is equal to, what's that class called? Drone. Oops. It's gonna work this time. Guaranteed. What is... The operator cannot be applied of a method, group, and a string. Oh. Gonna work. For reals this time. Ah, it worked. Nice. Ooh, except that that apparently that's not a drone. That's not the class name. Well, then let's just print out what it is. Node.get. So the partial win. It kind of works. Bam. It's a character body 2D. Okay, well, I'll just change it to character body 2D. Run. Now it's gonna work. Aha! Victory is mine. Why is there an error? Tile set editor CPP. Oh, I don't know. Weird. All right, got it. Works now. So let's save and save, make sure everything's saved so I can figure out what that error is. Boom. It's still not removing the laser quickly enough though when it hits that. Hitting that body. Wonder if I could even just do like a. This will probably break a lot of things, right? Let's give it a slight delay. Ooh. Yeah, don't do that. And 200 is a very long time anyway. Do. Still doing it, so putting the sleep in there isn't killing it. Okay, let's maybe I need to. Oh, I know what I can do. Inside the laser, I can just set my speed to 0. Do the Q free. That'll probably make it work better. Because it doesn't need to keep moving forward once it hits something. So if there's a delay, it'll be fine. Do. No? That one did technically hit 2, so I guess that's alright. That one did not. Alright, so back to the searching. I was gonna look see if they're Godot. Anything faster than Q3? Is it possible? Yes. I believe the thing to take the longest amount of time to perform during the Q is freeing up any large data structures. The trick. Work from home is. Work emails. I'm not at work. Shouldn't be reading it. So the trick is to use a separate node. Mine was called Chunk Unloader that uses multi-threading and performs clear any and all data structures. Then call deferred to make the target node perform the queue on the main thread. So I think this is kind of similar to what I had to do. Where did I have to do that? I had to do that same thing. Something on the outside world, right? Where I had to call deferred. Yes. Get tree call deferred. When I transition. So let's look here. So clear is done with the multi. Q free is done on the main thread. Can't recall why, but I think Q free wasn't allowed to be directly called from multi-threading. So is there just a clear? No, that's his own function that he created. So the trick here is use a separate node. Uses multi-thread. Leave the thing. During You free, freeing up any large data structure, such as arrays. Attach to the node you're freeing. Node.free. Free. I think that's the win. Oh, my backup hasn't occurred. Oh, I gotta take my backups to the bank. I forgot about that. Okay, let's run this, and we're gonna take a slight detour. Oops. Oh, and then it stays there. Oh, because I set the speed to 0. Runtime error, checking this. Okay, yeah, so doing that's not okay. We'll just live with it for now. We'll get rid of this. Put a note. Sometimes a laser just keeps going and kills more than it should. All right, quick detour. Forgot it's Friday. I gotta back up. My drives. Yes. Make sure it's the right one. There we go. All right, side quest complete, or side quest started, I guess. Gotta stop at the bank before after I pick the kids up. I need to take that hard drive with my backups to the bank in my safe deposit box. Speaking of which, what time is it? 2:40. All right, a few more minutes. Only got a few minutes. What do we got left? What can we tackle in a few 10, 15 minutes? I want to make that thing touchable. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I clicked that. Outside world. Let's talk this thing. That thing does not have a collision box. Just one more minute. Yeah, just trying to inch out every little bit I can. If I can just add a child node. Get a collision shape 2D. Only source for collision shaped to a collision. What? Oh, I can't do it straight to a sprite. Okay. So, delete it. We are going to create a new scene then that is just a generic rename it. Yep. And ship exterior hanger. Plugged in my hard drive. Now my headphones are wigging out on me. Good times. What happens when you use Bluetooth headphones on a computer that doesn't have Bluetooth? So you gotta use a little dongle, and it's plugged in right next to my hard drive. That texture is. thought it was here under objects. Oh yeah, it's called gate. All right, let's center this guy right there. Except that I don't want to do that. I want add rigid body to add a collision box. Rectangle. Actually, no, it can't be rectangle. It needs to be not a collision shape. It's got to be just a different one. Collision polygon. Oh. Oh, that's really skewed, isn't it? Move that one in, and that one in, and that one in. Good enough. We're gonna call it scenes. Chip exterior here. Now we will plop this guy right there. Now I can Celestia. Gotta delete this one first. Alright, save that. Like this. Let's see the collision box here. Makes it easier to see. Easier on the eyes. Oh. Whoa. Ah. Hello? Oh, crap. No, wait, that's right. Why is that having such a hard time? Transition. Did I break something? Oh, that's because it's detecting, right? So this thing, this collision is interact with players, but I didn't fix this collision area. Not a player. It's an object. You can interact with players. Oh, that's not right. I need to. It's more than that. Oh, it can fall. It can fall. It just fell. 0. Oops. Let's see that again. Ah! That's fantastic that it just falls. Maybe I don't want it to be a static object. Can I just set the gravity effect to 0 and see if that stops it? Oh. Goodbye, everyone. All of my things are gone. There we go. Now I'm back. That was weird. There we go. Yes, my spaceship found gravity even though it's supposed to be already on the ground. So, you know, that was fun. All right. Ooh. Now the ship takes off. Bye, ship. Okay, so maybe having it be a rigid 2D body is the wrong type. Let's change that to something else. What are my options for things? Maybe I change it to an, yeah. That maybe? Maybe now it won't take off and fly or fall back down to wherever. Hey! Oh, but now I hit it again. Oh yeah, I can't do that because it's a can't be an area. Type. Node. Let's keep it all open. Let's just go through them. Node 2D. What did I do with bed? What is bed? The static. That's the key I'm looking for here. Static. Static body. There we go. No more gravity for me. Hope. And collisions. Yeah. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Sweet. All right. I'm still trying to get all my windows back after I decided to minimize literally everything. Oh, and I got, man, I need to get my notifications fixed up because I got a new follower, Dungeoneer. I did not see that pop up 30 minutes ago, so thanks for the follow. I need to put that on my to-do list to fix those notifications because they're still broken. Oh, ain't that a blast? Okay, time check. 2:54. All right, I think this time I do really do need to call it quits because I need to get my kids. I'm not gonna get my backup completed. Oh well, that'll be fine. I'm not too concerned about that. Let's see. Yeah, so I think things are looking pretty good. I think I got the shooting pretty much squared away to the point where I like it. And there's a few things like that double shoot thing needs to get fixed. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with where I've gotten. So I think now if I have some time tonight, I might try to fix some of the real grunty stuff that I wasn't going to do on stream, like fixing some of the pictures. Like I need to fix these walls because I don't my oops, not these walls. These ones here, because the way they're set, they don't meet in corners correctly. So I need to like just do some photo editing to make those look better. And then I think, let's see, what day is today? Today's Friday. Yeah, I'll be on again tomorrow, and I will. Well, I think tomorrow maybe we'll modify the drones so they have hit points so they don't just die in one shot to make things a little more interesting and make them shoot back. I think I figured out the hard part of all the shooting, you know, making it work. So now it's just gonna be a matter of getting them to shoot at me and manage the damage, and then I think we'll be ready to build the first real, like, you know, playable section of the game. I mean, the outside area is going to be relatively playable. Yeah, I think we'll be in good shape. So yeah, so until tomorrow, I guess I will see everybody later. Oh, yep, it should be probably, well, maybe about the same time, starting about noon Central Time, 12:30. That's kind of my goal, is to hit right after lunch in the Friday, Saturday windows, because those are when I have quite a bit of time. So yeah, so hopefully to see you then, TB, and everybody else, I'll see you guys later.